Hi Taurus, happy October. So welcome to your general monthly reading for your sign. My name is Leslie and I'll go ahead and get into it. The first thing I do before I lay out any cards or get any other kinds of messages is I get spirit messages. So I'll read off that first. So here we go. For some reason topaz was strongly emphasized, the crystal, the stone, to wear it, that it would soothe, heal, stimulate, and recharge your energy field. It also remotivates, aligns the meridians of the body, promotes truth and forgiveness, brings joy, generosity, abundance, and good health. And I got, if any of you are needing to send a letter to someone, to do so. A letter from the heart. But besides, when there's something really bothering you and it's just really good to just write it out and send it to someone. And even if you don't send it, just write it out and see how that feels afterwards, because it can also often change your energy. I got, to have that playful, joyful energy. I think that topaz will help with that, because I kept getting that, wear the gemstone, wear topaz, or something like that will help, and I heard it, rebalance your energy. I don't even have topaz, I just thought that was strange. Got to offer love, make the move, and then some of you are the star, or the diva of something, I don't know. And the rune you got was the blank rune, which is not really a traditional rune, but can mean having time to yourself, taking a break from love. So you can make the offer, but yet, wait it out. But you don't need to just expect that it's going to come right away. This rune can mean to readjust, take pause, realign, become clear, become crystal clear. So that's funny. They want you to wear a crystal. And if you wear a topaz or any crystal, be sure to keep it clear. Oops. Yeah, and if this is someone from your past that you need to send a message to, just, that just fell on the floor, that maybe what's going on here. So I've got 2 spreads for you guys. So the first one here, speaking of messages, this was in the overall monthly energy. So this is 8 of Wands, sending messages, quick energy, back and forth. And it's also with 7 of Pentacles, so assessing. So you could be assessing based on these messages or someone else. Assessing, reassessing. Oftentimes I feel these readings do have to do with love. They're general, but it could be to do with career. He is analyzing Pentacles here and seeing, did his prophets, did the work he put out bring the profits he wanted? If it's a relationship, are you, how much work have you put in there and how much have you gotten back? Is it balanced? Because that message was all about balance and keeping balance. And I'm just looking if there's any other balance messages. But yeah, flip one more on that. And I'm getting similar messages with all the signs. But anyway, 8 of Cups. So it could be that you assess and end up walking away from a situation, or someone's walking away. But walking away from emotions, or seeking something deeper. Maybe through this assessment of the messages you find out maybe this isn't the right person for you. Maybe there's something missing. And some of these, here, I forgot to go through these. So here, one of the angel messages, follow your heart's desires. It's pretty self-explanatory. It says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So always follow your heart. Have faith and intention. Set your intention for what you want, and what you do need to walk away from will be made aware. But it's asking you this month to assess that. And also got peace, that you will be feeling much peace. I think that's when you clear, and, you know, like with that blank room, just take a pause and don't worry about stuff. Don't worry about people. Kind of take on that hermit energy. Just let things be and clear yourself. But strangely, your animal message, you got Goose, which is kind of usually all about working with others. The kind, loyal, brave. You know, they have that group mentality. They're migrating, so maybe you want to travel. I see a little bit of travel energy. I'll just read this off. It says, family and friends are a high priority for you at this time. Set boundaries, though, and be aggressive in keeping them. Can indicate fertility and family devotion, and that you were never alone. You know, your pack always kind of has your back. You know, if you walk towards some geese, they're all gonna attack you pretty much. They defend themselves, their group, and they're always faithful, gifted navigators. So stay in alignment with your instincts and where you're being guided to go. If you feel like if you're being guided to travel, or this is, they communicate warnings clearly. You know, they make a loud, pretty loudly. But they also just, you know, when they're at flight, one takes the wind while the others are back there doing a little bit less work, and they communicate, and they got a really good system going on, right? They're definitely team players. And then I put on here to take the lead when it's your turn, so just to know and be in tune when it's your turn. And we'll see if anything. Oh, and for if you're dealing with anyone else, like a partner, I got that they have the elephant energy right now. Strength and power, longevity, stamina, loyal, strong mental faculties, wise. So that's getting them to stand strong but remain compassionate, seeking harmony in the herd. See, there's that herd thing again. They are called for leadership. It's almost like you could be with someone who you kind of trade off leadership roles with. Sounds like. Abe Hicks, it says, it is natural for my body to be well. You do not have to think specific positive thoughts about your body, but you have to not think specific negative thoughts. If you could never again think about your body and instead just think pleasant thoughts, your body would reclaim its natural place of wellness. That's excellent. You know, because when we have a problem and we think about it all the time, you watch it get worse, don't you? But when you don't think about it for a while, it just, you know, it might stay the same, or it might heal. And, you know, yeah, you can't, you know, I had to heal my body of so many things in a short period of time, which I saw how I created that state. And yeah, it's all about your thinking. And for me, it was realigning how I thought and the energy work, which I now do remotely for anybody else who's trying to heal. And I got 2 messages about staying true and being in your power with the Isis Oracle. I'll just read it. The first part. You are a sovereign divine being with the spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. So, you know, it's going back and forth between, you know, individuality, being on your own, but also the group. So know when to take whichever role you need to at the time. And then this one came forth too. Truth is unveiled. So it's all about truth. And it's almost as if maybe you have someone deceptive or someone who's not in alignment with your goals. Or you may not know everything about them. You might have an intuitive hunch. It says there are times when appearances of people, places, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. It is wise to trust your inner feelings rather than be convinced by outward appearance. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it is being made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, you are guided to this truth and revelation now. So just realize who, in your situation, if you have that intuitive hunch, be aware of who that might be. We'll go through this. So the first quarter of the month, you have 6 of Pentacles. So giving, receiving, whether you're giving or receiving, this could be, I don't know why, I just got, like you're paid for the month. This could be I know it's not December, some kind of bonus, some kind of, maybe you had helped someone out in the past and now they're helping you, or vice versa. If someone's in need, it usually comes back. So anyway, this lady is helping these kids, but not giving too much, just sort of keeping it balanced yet giving at the same time. And this almost looks like it's for a trip, because you have 6 of Swords here. And to clarify that, I got Knight of Swords. So maybe it's with the air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This could be a work trip, or you're working with someone. 3 of Pentacles, working with the air sign. That really could be a business trip. But for some reason, we've got 5 of Pentacles, so somehow you're left out in the cold a little bit with it. Maybe you have to travel solo. It ends up you're not working together so well. Maybe, I don't have arguments, but maybe there's a flight delay and you don't end up working together. Somehow there's some kind of misconnection here. Miscalculation. So the second quarter, you have that 6 of Cups. So someone either you're thinking about from your past, someone coming back from the past. You may be thinking about an ending from the past, something that didn't work out, because we have 10 of Swords. Maybe someone had come back from the past and it didn't work out. And maybe this was a blessing. You have the Sun, or maybe, right after that, it's like a renewal. So something ended, so the Sun could come back out. And because these are complete opposites. So something could, so the Sun could come back out and shine on your life. And this may have to do with an Aries, or structuring your life. It could be an Aries from your past with the Emperor. Maybe you're remembering the good times with that person and you're feeling bad because of that ending, and this may be who you need to send a letter to. And like that message said, things are not always as they seem. Maybe you think it's one way when it's not that way, or maybe this person had other things going on in their life. This may be someone you're dealing with now, or you weren't able to let go of the situation. This third quarter, we have the Death card, the transformation. So you're pretty much seeing this in a new way, or seeing a situation in a new light. You're there at a cemetery, and she's kind of the Reaper, but she's there to help this guy get over and see this loss as a good thing, as transition, to help him transform, to let him know that that person who died just went on to another realm. They didn't die at all, you know, they just don't have that physical body. And she wants him to see that. I mean, that her and that horse are full of life. They're not like the actual reapers. They're here to help you transform whatever this is, and for him to stop paying attention to his loss, because he's turning the other way. He's not ready to. He's having a hard time accepting it. So, you know, let that go. It may take you resting on it. The Four of Swords. Do what you need to. But as in this card, that the time is running out. Don't rest too long. You know, go ahead and make that transformation. And so I was getting like hesitancy with it, because with this card, it's kind of dangerous. If he rests too long, it doesn't really transform what he's trying to transform. Those swords are going to go right into that guy. That's why there's three. It's like 3 of Swords. So you need to make sure you do let that go, or her sword is going to come at you. You know, if you don't transform, she'll make you. She'll take you with that other loss you had. You know, here's Knight of Pentacles. This could be you. This could be you dealing with money matters, someone stable. Could be like a boss, someone in your work environment. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a fellow. Could be a male, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. But you know, just like you guys, you take the steps necessary to get what needs to be done, and he's not skipping over any. He's just doing what needs to be done. You know, counting his money, calculating. You know, buying, selling what needs to be bought and sold. And there's something you need to go within here about this, with this. So you're tapping into your intuition, blocking out the world to make a decision you're having a little bit of difficulty making. And, you know, it could have to do with letting this go. And it's causing you mental fog. So, you know, she's blindfolded at night. Use that moon intuition energy to realize to understand how she can let this go, because it's, you know, she's resisting a little bit. She's cutting out the whole world because of this thing. So and maybe not seeing things clearly, but you know, there's definitely an ending here, because the fourth quarter, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, a new cycle's beginning, and you know, this is probably a positive take on the clock. You know, this could be a karmic thing coming around. You know, like if you didn't make this decision or let go of this whole thing, you have, and if you're resisting the change, we have 5 of Swords. So that because of this change, there's conflict and someone trying to get the upper hand in a deceitful way, trying to take power from others. And they're not, nobody's gonna be happy about it, and yeah, that's just not the right way to do it. If you're one of the victims of that, you know, we have this 8 of Swords energy. Someone may have been treating you unfairly, and you feel trapped because of it. But we do have this Empress energy, so, you know, it's very fertile, creative, sexy. This could be someone, you know, getting pregnant, being very fertile. You know, so, you know, for males at least, is very, like, ideal candidate for a relationship. Just someone really feminine and beautiful, and probably someone into you, because she just looks like she's looking at you like, I want you. Oh, and it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Again, I mean, you know, very passionate, very driven, often entrepreneurial, free-spirited, a little bit more masculine. She's, yeah, just very independent, often leadership, often a leader, and just very powerful. Just look at her. So, you know, that could be the Empress. So let me go into the Celtic Cross to get some more information on this. Hey guys, so we have you as your general energy. 6 of Spring. Here you are, victorious. This wonderful news is on its way. Success and public recognition. And this is because maybe you assessed wisely. It's the 7 of Coins again, 7 of Autumn. This is have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. And we saw rest. We've seen rest a lot in this reading, so I think it is time to take a step back for you all, and that will lead you to victory. And that's what I used to do when I was running track in college. Just before the race, you would want to take steps back, and then you'd be just ready to blast out in the race. So it says a prudent investment of time or money. Definitely assess, take the time, don't rush it. You know, just think of that King of, in the 3rd quarter, the King of Pentacles energy. Just do what y'all do and take the steps and the planning and the rest necessary. Yeah, because, oh, here we go. Yeah, see, here we go. We've got that Hermit energy, and you're being asked to go within. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. This is exactly the whole message here, y'all. Take a pause from people, from that groups. You know, you are, it's like you've been in that goose energy, but yet you need to maybe separate from the clan a little bit and take care of yourself. You know, maybe if a geese is injured, I'm sure the others understand, and they all rest and don't take off. You know, just let everyone know you need your time. And this, clarifying, this is Prince of Springs. Maybe you're being asked to take pause from this fire sign we've been talking about, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This says, you know, immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship, you know, passionate person. But I think you're being asked to take a pause from this energy and to maybe hold off on it, or from this person, because Hermit's the main energy here. So just, you know, this does say find or be a mentor. You could be a mentor to this person, you know, or a spiritual teacher possibly, because you've gone within. You know, as you constantly go within and connect to your intuition, and you let go of what you no longer need, which is what that Hermit energy does. You know, realizes, I don't need all this crap society says I need, and goes his own way by his own guiding light. And maybe you're being a leader and teaching others this way. So, you know, using that hermit energy that you've acquired, because you can be passionate about, I mean, once you've gone through that hermit process, you're going to come out of that and you will have that renewed energy. So maybe it's about going within so that you can reconnect to this passion, this restless energy, this drive, this, you know, in your subconscious. Gemini had this here. Nine of that's 9 of Cups, your wishes coming true. So, you know, you're getting what you want. Like I said, you're victorious. And wow, and with that is Queen of Spring. It's like your wish is coming true, and you're either going to be emanating this powerful energy or getting this person, you know, just Queen of Spring, brilliant, talented, loyal, friendly, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, your wishes are going to come true by going within and just taking a pause on things. And it's like cocking the gun, you know, you're just like pulling the arrow back, and like you just got to take that rest time and then go for it. Like I said, clear your energy and make sure, because when we have things in our energy field, people can sense that, and you're going to be blocking yourself from what you want until you clear that out. So in your past, you had this fulfillment. You know, you had 10 of Summer, emotional fulfillment, pretty much peak emotional happiness, maybe with someone. You know, this is raising children wisely, people you can trust. But it's with the 7 of Spring, so maybe you're defending this. You know, you're being assertive, courageously standing up for yourself. And that's the 2 energies I see here, is either going within and taking a pause, or being really courageous and, you know, passionate, going for something, you know, that leadership energy, victory. It's just, wow. You know, but this is in your past. So, let's see, your goals this month. And here we have again, making that decision, 2 of Winter. You know, and this speaks about indecision, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Because, you know, with that we have 3 of Summer. It could be 2 loves you're deciding about, or it could be, you know, whether you want to be around old friends, socializing, celebrating, or not. You're just going within. You might not be in that celebratory mood. This says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you can trust, friends you can cherish. It could be a decision based on any of those things. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the same cards come up, so let's see. For your hopes and fears, we do have 2 9s, which is kind of an ending. 9 of Spring, 9 of Coins. That can also often be just independence, feeling safe and secure. You have successful business, you may be secure in a relationship. It can often mean you're single, but you're whole and complete without a person. You know, you're just a night of spring, you know, defending yourself. You've gone through a lot of battles, a lot of difficulties, and you're prepared for the next thing. It says Prince of Summer. So it could be a water sign. And this is falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during an emotional experience. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be that you're fearing, because with these nines, almost like you're fearing the end of this love. Fearing being single. Maybe that you want a water sign in particular. I do see, Scorpio energy, but mostly the fire sign. So I think it just has to do with, you know, emotional connections. And that 9 energy is just speaking to me. Just maybe a new cycle with that, some emotion, some person, or emotional, getting your emotional needs met. How others see you. Yeah, because Ace of Winter, you know, this could be new communications, new ideas, new projects, sharing intellectual information. Communicating clearly with others. But so others see you doing this, you know, communicating. I think what you're communicating, maybe in a letter, like I was saying, is that you're kind of heartbroken here. You really maybe love this person, or you miss this person. And 3 of Swords, 3 of Winter. It says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. That's how others see you. So it's not necessarily that you're feeling this, but you know, you could be expressing that to others. This definitely says you're telling others about this, how you're feeling, or how you, well, telling others your thoughts. So the advice here, you know, it's a heartbreak. We had the cyclical ending in the 4th quarter that I showed you. We had in the 3rd quarter, we had the Death card, and here we go. Yeah, here we go again. So, you know, it could be a Scorpio. We have release. So release, you know, release the past, an ending that makes way for opportunities. Time to move on. And what I haven't gone through yet are future energies, which have a new love, Ace of Summer. So I think once you release this and get through that heartbreak, get through that, you know, that new cycle that's coming this month, you're gonna have a new love. And that's with the Fool's energy, the dreamer. It says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. You know, that doesn't necessarily have to be with a person. You know, dreamer, it could be an Aries. We had the Aries in the 2nd quarter, but yeah, definitely a new passion, a new love, and all that fiery energy. I think you're really passionate. You're getting with the fire sign here. But yeah, for the advice is to release, and we have unity like the Hierophant. Do the right thing for the right reason. Find a spiritually minded community. Just maybe to leave an old community, old ways of thinking, old religious beliefs, or thinking you have to fit in with what everybody else is saying. Remember, because this was saying, take a pause from what everybody else is saying. And with that ISIS card, it said, what people aren't what they seem. So I've noticed that with spiritual communities. It's like you think they're all rainbows and butterflies, and then you start getting feelings and vibes like, wait, these people aren't what they're talking. They aren't walking their talk. And that's what I had to do, just step away and just be solo. And maybe release this group or organization, if that's what it is. And it can also indicate, school system, work, like I said, churches, could be even cults. I don't know why that came to my mind. If you're in a cult, yeah. Just question if you're getting a weird vibe about it, and to release that. Let that go. If it's not resonating with you anymore, you're realizing it's not what you thought it was. And in your outcome, we have 8 of Spring again, just like the general energy of the month. Communication this talks about multitasking, said events or changes, but communications back and forth. And we have that with the Queen of Autumn, another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Could be with the work project. I'm getting that again. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help make your dreams come true. So definitely this month, guys, I think you're being asked to step away from the people. Okay, you can't always follow and be. And we did get a little bit of that leadership energy. Even if you're one of the leaders, sometimes you just gotta step back. Hey, I've done the same thing. People might not be happy about that. Like, they want you to be their leader, and it turned, and it's like you got out of hands, or people misunderstand you, or just, whatever it may be. But maybe this group, or family, church, whatever kind of organization it is, you're just really being asked to step away for a little bit and regain your energy so that you can burst back out of there with a renewed sense of things, and to understand that path, that decision you need to make on where you need to go. What new group? You don't even need a group, though. I mean, we got this Hermit energy. You just know that the light, the information is within you. You don't need anybody. You don't need any group. Hey, like, I don't have a group. I don't say I'm this belief system. I feel way stronger than I did when I, had to be a part of some people. Let them label, it's like, oh, what are you? Oh, I'm this label, You don't need a label. Be your own person. Be proud to be your unique self, and with your unique beliefs, your unique structure. Yeah, you're really being asked to have that independent, assertive energy that, with all this red, all this fire energy, just step away. Be yourself. Be independent. Don't let people define you. Don't let groups define you. I see that a lot here. And yes, it can be painful when you have to let go of those you love and those you thought supported you and had your back. But when you find out they're not who you thought they were, and you had too much attachment to them, false attachment to who you thought they were, that can be tough, and you gotta release it. Gotta release that group. So, alright, you guys, I think you're really gonna clear. And by the way, I do remote energy healings. I work on people from a distance, so I'm able to feel their body in front of me, and I can feel where blockages are. I mean, often I can detect where injuries are, you know, old injuries people forgot. I'm like, have you ever heard this right, you know, knee or whatever? And, you know, I can feel like disease, cancers, and work to clear that out of the body. And it's even helped to prevent emergency room trips. I mean, this stuff works fast sometimes. It's just incredible. I've got testimonials and information on my website, soulsandpower.com. Yeah, if anyone's interested in using that to help them clear, because that was a big message, just to go within. This can help increase your intuition. Often you can have a big life breakthrough after these sessions. I mean, that's just what people have told me. Just they've told me how their life is just completely flipped, and just incredible things. I've got more videos on my website about in detail to what my trailer portrays in very minute spaces of time. But yeah, don't forget about that topaz if that resonates with you. And I think that, you know, you're gonna rebalance and regain your inner light, you know. Oh, Hermit, this could have to do with the Virgo, but no, this is, yeah, I didn't mention, sometimes I didn't mention the signs, like, you know, Virgo energy, but anyway, I think you're being asked to use this Hermit energy, and I think most people who are called to watch my videos have that, are working on spiritual attainment most of the time, so yeah, I can maybe help with that. So, alright, I hope you have a great month, and happy Halloween for those who celebrate and like that kind of stuff, and happy fall with all the leaves, so beautiful for those in the northern hemisphere. And yeah, alright,